Sports Orbit. We make the world.
It's about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and there he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skill by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguodala running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too, with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden, Barrett, and an early touch and an excellent...
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to yet another wonderful episode of Sports Orbit, reaching you from the Leadership Podcast Studio. I'm Apache, your host, and Salifu Smile is here with me. Salifu, welcome once again to Sports Orbit.
Yeah, thank you. You guys might like it here.
As always, we have a loaded package for you today. Also, of course, Coach Jose Peseiro is in the news. We'll find out why he's in the news. And the all-conquering AFCON 2021 team, the Teranga Lions of Senegal, have been given the highest national honor by President Macky Sall in their country. That and other stories we have for you in this episode of Sports Orbit. First, we'll begin with Coach Jose Peseiro, where he has come out to give reasons why contract talks broke down even before his announcement with as the new Super Eagles coach. In his opinion, what he said that a lot of things were left, not properly tidied down. Things like the contract sum and so many other issues, according to him, and talks broke down, and he couldn't assume his position as Super Eagles coach. Salifu, yesterday we spoke at length about Peseiro, the back and forth between the NFF and all of that. Now the man himself has come out to say that even the NFF, from the way he described it, the NFF were a bit mischievous in everything they proposed to him, not clearly stating what his salary will be and all of those other things.
Thank God for Peseiro for coming out to reveal some of the unseen stories that we thought God may not have had. If you remember, I keep on saying off and off that NFF, they are always a victim of their own decisions, and they are all, especially particular thing, is always hasty. You need to watch before you move. And just like you have not, if you look at that announcement, it was so hasty. And there is no any point where you have not wrapped up the negotiation with somebody. You have not discussed anything, agree with him, sign the contract, and you quickly rush to the media to announce that you have appointed a new coach. Who are you doing that to? And who are you trying to appease? First and foremost, you even announce that you have acquired somebody. Just like before you sign a player, you have to everything put in place, good medical, everything put in place, check them. Before now,
It's when the unveiling happens that you know that this is official now.
The news that we would have expected from the NFL world that we are in talk with Peseiro.
Yeah.
That would have been better. Not to say we have appointed Peseiro as a starting coach and he's going to take over after the AFCON. And like Peseiro said, that even the financials, there's a financial question, and at the same time there were some clauses in the contract that they were never agreed on. And if you have not agreed on something, why should you come out to announce it that it's a new coach? So these are some of the things that NFL Nigeria Football Federation at least, they shouldn't put Nigeria in distress. Because to me, they are embarrassing the country.
Because in this kind of situation, and don't forget that this same man left Venezuela because of unpaid salary. So I'm sure he won't want to leave that situation and go into another situation where there will be issues with payment of salary.
He has a bit of experience from the Venezuela side.
Exactly.
Coming here to work for and having the same problem.
It's saw how they treated Genadro. These things were out there all over the world.
Yes.
So coaches from all over the world have seen how the NFF treat coaches. So like we said even yesterday, the way the NFF operates, especially in hiring and firing of coaches, this will go around the world. And whenever any coach wants to have anything to do with Nigeria, especially foreign coaches, they'll be very careful with the NFF. And Peseiro, in his own wisdom, make sure that all those details were sorted out, which the NFF were not forthcoming with. And that led to him not even signing a contract already.
So in as much as everybody must say, okay, I agree with Peseiro 100%.
Yeah.
Most of the things he's coming out with, I think it goes back to.
Yeah.
For this time, if you look at the announcement end that Peseiro is going to be in Cameroon to watch the team.
Yeah.
He never comes to the Cameroon. That's tell you that even the negotiation was never ended.
Exactly.
So the Nigerian Football Federation and the leadership of Man United believes enough of this embarrassment or that government is an embarrassment in the country. They should always think what is best for the country before coming out. We are not under pressure to try to announce anybody. More importantly, that at that particular time that we are already prepared for AFCON and we already announced somebody as an interim coach. And if you just have far with it, just if whatever negotiation you are negotiating with the Portuguese man, do all your negotiations within that, even within that, you can privately invite him to the Cameroon while you're in AFCON. Privately invite him, continue negotiation, but not just come to and announce that to the media, to the whole world that he has been hired and why you are not even agree, you never agree.
All right, away from that and onto the Teranga lands of Senegal, where they have been given the highest national honor, which is the National Order of the Lion by President Macky Sall of Senegal. In addition to that, they were all given $87,000 individually and rewarded with each a plot of land. This is always a practice, especially even in Nigeria during the military days. But you recall that the last one that happened during the days of Abuja to the Olympic winning side, the dream team, a lot of them got those players were redeemed like last year, like 25 years after this thing. So unworthy as this guest may be, even coming from Senegalese president, we hope that this will not just be a political statement. Some of those things, we know how these things go in Africa, where you give somebody a land and he tells you that 20 years later he's yet to collect the land. In the case of Chioma Ajunwa, she said when she went for the land, they told her that she's not a Lagos State indigene. The land was allocated to her in Lagos State, but then when she went there years later, the man who gave her the land was not there. They told her that she's not a Lagos State indigene, so she cannot even get the land until last year when Governor Sanwo-Olu eventually gave the land to her. Hope this is a good gesture coming from the Senegalese president, but hope this won't be one of those voicemail activities African leaders do.
I think it will not be just a political statement. It will just be just a word from mouth without backing with the action. And just like you see, the Senegalese president tried it there. He awarded the player with national honor, just like you say, and the player, most of the players were decorated with the national honors to me, which is befitting. And I don't even the player there's nothing can be less than that.
Yeah.
And I believe even that national honor, most of them will share it. Will share with someone, and at the same time, giving them $55,000, $87,000 per player. That's a whole lot of money.
Lots of money.
A whole lot of money.
But not forgetting the small those members of squad. Maybe you could make excuse for the likes of
Mane,
Mendy,
Mendy's,
but there are some players in that squad who
Cabanis
don't play in too much illustrious clubs, so that money will go a lot.
Yes, the money will go a lot, and the people like Mane who are good in philanthropic gestures. I think that you know that $57,000 will go into a man another
because for someone like him, that's pocket change to him.
That's a pocket change, and it's going to another philanthropic gesture, and it's going to support most of his philanthropic work that charity they have been doing in Senegal. And a plot of land, kudos. And to me, I commended the Senegalese president, President Sali. That is a good motivation. That is the best way to run. Those players they deserve this all that are at them because there's no how you can describe this. This is a country for their life. They have been trying to get this. They have no successful players, successful squad have come and gone. Nobody has been able to give them this kind of opportunity. And you can imagine it's Senegal, the top ranked African team. Currently number one African football team, and without a measure to even show that they have a title to show. Now, so there's nothing, whatever is given to them,
shortly after winning the AFCON, Sadio Mane himself said something. He said, winning the AFCON is the biggest trophy of his career.
Yeah.
He said, not even the Champions League, the Premier League.
Or the FIFA World Cup.
Exactly. He said this title is the biggest of his career. Every other title he has won is just
That
it's just the icing on the cake.
France
Yeah.
on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, exactly. And not even Mane. I think every African players will cherish winning African Cup of Nations, forgetting that the Europeans or whatever others are trying to play down the African Cup of Nations. But even those that were even playing down the African Cup of Nations, the people like the schools and the rest who were playing the African Cup of Nations, I think based on what they have seen in the final, they will have to return to track their way because they have seen that no, African Cup of Nations is not the way they see it, and it's one of the biggest tournaments, continental tournament, just like Europe. Just like the Europe title and just like the South American title.
In fact, the AFCON is even bigger than the Copa. Copa America is a competition of you don't even play qualifiers because the number of countries are not even enough. Everybody just goes in and play.
Just go there and go in and play.
Exactly.
Yes.
And in fact, sometimes in Copa America they even invite other countries to come and join them from the Caribbean. So you can't even place the Copa America on the same pedestal as the AFCON.
I agree with you. I agree with you. In the country of 54 continents, 54 continents, and you became a champion. That is a whole lot of it. And whoever is trying to downgrade the Africa Cup of Nations should have to have a thing. Africa Cup of Nations, Africa title is one of the biggest titles in the game of football. The only title that I can say is bigger than African, maybe probably World Cup. And it's almost at par with the European title.
It's also a continental championship, just like the Euro. So there's no point in anybody downplaying it. Away from football now, onto golf, where the United States, Korea, and others have stormed Nigeria for the IEB Ladies Amateur Golf Championship. Actually, no fewer than 180 female golfers from 10 countries will swing laurels for the 23rd IEB Amateur Championship right there at the IEB International Golf and Country Club in Abuja from February 10th to 13th, 2022. I mean, this is also a good development to have different countries, especially in golf, coming over right here in Abuja to participate in this amateur tournament. Shows that gradually Nigeria is beginning to make a name for itself when it comes to golf.
Yes, I agree with you. Apart from this, many people have known Nigeria as a football nation and people are athletic, but you cannot see that even in the game of golf, we are not left behind. And we're having about 9 different countries, apart plus Nigeria, making 10 countries that are going to swing for action starting from tomorrow and the game of climax on Sunday. And we have all the way from the United States of America coming to Nigeria to come and play golf. South Korea coming to Nigeria to come and play golf. They have Uganda, the Gambia, the Rwanda, Tanzania, Kenya. They are all already in Africa. And at the same in Abuja, we are speaking particularly, and this is also from hospitality venture of it. That's a whole lot of hotel will be booked, even the food vendors and everything, even the taxi drivers and everything. So there's a lot. There will be an value added to the economy while this tournament lasts. So we commended the Ivy League leadership, the leadership of the Ivy League Golf for maintaining this consistency. Yeah. Because this is the 23rd edition, and every year, successful captain of the ladies captain of Ivy League Golf have consistently maintained this tournament, and that is the good. And that is any ground. And one beautiful about it is that the tournament has also become an international world ranking. So the players that are playing this competition will definitely earn a point and to be ranked that we used to rank as amateur golf players.
All right, so we still have so much in store for you, but that and so much more will give you when we come back from this break. Don't go nowhere.
sponsorship, and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Welcome back to Sports Orbit, reaching you from the Leadership Podcast Studio. On to Qatar 2022 World Cup playoff between Nigeria and Ghana. It has been confirmed that that match will take place actually on the 27th of March 2022, right here at the newly refurbished Moshood Abiola Stadium, right here in Abuja. Salifu, once again, the Super Eagles, after about over how many years, we'll be watching the Super Eagles come March 27, grace the main bowl of the Moshood Abiola National Stadium. Actually, that's a day that I actually can't wait because I'll be live there, and I'm sure you'll be live there to actually see the Super Eagles hopefully pick a World Cup ticket to Qatar 2022.
Yeah, there's no any better place to be than here at the Abuja National Stadium that day. But just like you say, apart from even the game, whatever happened in Accra in the first leg will be finally decided at Abuja
Everything will
National
be,
Stadium.
that will
So
be
it is that
decided.
stadium that Nigeria, anyway, if you're Nigeria, the best place to be at that on the 7th is to be at the Abuja Stadium to celebrate with the Super Eagles, which we are hoping that we are going to beat the Qatar 2030 World Cup at the expense of the Black Star. And I believe there's last time Super Eagles played competitive match on that pitch was 2011. Over 11 years, almost 11 years, was 2011 African Cup of Nations qualifier. That AFCON 2012 qualifier against Guinea. That was the last time Super Eagles played competitive match on that pitch. So I think all kudos goes to the Minister of Youth and Sport, and we also commend the multi-millionaires, the billionaire businessman Alaji Aliko Dangote for coming to the rescue of Nigeria. Because we can't afford to allow that magnificent edifice, such edifice to wasted away. So we thank the ingenuity, the creativeness, the creative ideas of the Honorable Minister of Transport to come with such idea that yes, private sector can come into it and say that idea to them, and everybody they came in and reformed that stadium. So we commend the Minister of Transport and his team, and don't even forget even the Lady National Stadium as we are speaking, going by what we have seen before the end of this year. The Zulu National Stadium for how many years will also come to the stream. So I think even to let us assume the current Minister of Youth and Sport have not achieved anything. These two things to me, he has climaxed everything that is achievement, and he has done great for his country. And we pray that, and just like you heard the Aliko Dangote that there's still another contract for 2 years to maintain that stadium. So in the next 2 years, the Minister of Youth and Sport have nothing to worry about how to maintain that speed, all at the expense of Dangote. And Dangote also promised that by the time that contract elapsed, they'll still pick up from there. So, and these are kind of sometimes you need to create ideas, you need to be creative, and but sometimes when people sit there in the office, they say there's no money, there's nothing to do. Use your brain, use your thinking cap. So kudos to Nigerians, and just like say Abuja fans, there's always an argument that Abuja fans don't want the football. But let's see how it's going to be. But I remember
I actually was going to that. But what arrangement do you think the Ministry of Sports and NFL? I mean, even here in the office, one of our production people was asking me, who is eager to watch that match, will there be a gate fee? What's it going to be like? Do you really know if the NFF or Ministry of Sports have any arrangement for Abuja fans to watch that match? So that I'm expecting a situation where that stadium will be filled to maximum capacity.
Yes, I think since it's going to be the first match that Super Eagles is going to be playing in Abuja in the recent for after a very long time, I think the gate is likely to open for everybody. But I don't think even though the gate is not likely open, I believe Nigeria have also chosen Super Eagles. Super Eagles is the brand, and everybody will winger whatever any amount they fee for the gate fee. And that's I think the Nigeria Football Federation and the CAF will understand the predicament of Nigeria's economy. That most of Nigerians in their economic power. I don't think the gate fee will be too expensive that anybody cannot afford. And whatever amount the fee is also your own way of giving support to the Super Eagles. So I believe that stadium will be full for that day. I remember there was a time match against Tunisia that there was actually started at National Stadium.
Well, I've watched the match there where
So
stadium
people,
was
people are
filled to
saying,
the
what
capacity.
people are saying that
actually.
Abuja fan don't win this,
Yeah,
you know.
I
And that
want that
particular
too.
match, the game was not too open. Everybody buy his ticket and come to that stadium,
Yeah.
and there was a massive stampede on the.
I remember a match, I think it
That
was
was
a
a match.
Nations Cup
That
qualifier
was
also
a
in
Nation Cup.
2006
It was a
against
Nation Cup
Niger.
qualifier. The particular match I was on was against Tunisia. That was
Yeah.
the World Cup
Okay.
qualifier. It was the World Cup qualifier, 2010 World Cup qualifier match, and it was a massive game. So Abuja fans, anywhere you are, Gwagwalada, Maraba, any angle you are, and thank God they are in the midst of it or sort. Although I don't know, there was
Yeah,
he
he
was saying that
mentioned, yeah.
he mentioned something like that that even the Honorable Minister of LCT has also promised that any time Super Eagles is going to play Nigeria, anybody that Abuja has said does not even need to worry how to get to the stadium. Like the buses will be provided to all four corners of Abuja and to carry people from anywhere you are and to come and drop that. And after the match, you also pick you at your own cost. So there's nothing to panic about, and believe based on what Super Eagles play at the Africa Cup of Nations of their dazzling skill and everything. People would like to come and see Victor Musi, like to come and see Moses Simon. People like to say, come and see Awoni, come and see Wilfred. They are coming and they are like that. So it will be much, and more importantly, that we want to use that match to celebrate Africa Cup World Cup qualifiers.
All right, away from that now onto to doping. Nigeria and Japan are set to deepen their bilateral relations with stronger and deeper collaborations in sports and youth development. Actually, the Japanese government will be offering sponsorship to Nigerian youths and, of course, also supporting the country in its anti-doping campaign. Yeah.
It's a good development, even as much as okay in sport-wise, we not say Japan are not there in sport-wise, but at least in terms of the technical know-how and the capacities, they have what it takes to continue doping. And that assistance will be highly welcome.
Right, away from that and still onto football, where Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, has come out to say that he won't be going to Qatar if the Super Eagles do not qualify for the World Cup in Qatar. Because according to him, why will he go to a competition where his own team will not be participating in? Of course, this came at the backdrop of when he inspected the Abuja National Stadium, where his company actually bankrolled the refurbishing and remodeling of that stadium. And according to him, you need to give all kinds of support you need, especially to the Super Eagles, to sports generally, but especially to football. And for him, there won't be any point for him to attend to be in Qatar if the Super Eagles do not qualify, because who are you going to see? You can as well just relax in your home and watch the rest of the games on TV.
Yeah, that is perfectly correct. Yes, he has all the money to travel anywhere or to travel. But just like he said, not even that little travel, most of Nigerians, all of us. So for this time as a journalist, if Super Eagles are not going to play at the World Cup, yes, you think you want to go and cover the World Cup, but the coming of the World Cup will not sweet you if your country is not participating. Even to even move there, it will never encourage you. So definitely even a whole lot of journalists, even
as journalists, when your country is not there, it's not.
So even
The excitement is not really
journalists,
there.
as fans, as so Super Eagles, if they don't qualify, why? What are you going to Qatar to go and do? So definitely, and just like I think I say, and Dangote has so much who have invested so much in football, and as I say, the Super Eagles will understand where he's coming out, where he's coming from, because refurbishing that pitch, he does those things, so it's part of his own support to the Super Eagles. So Super Eagles need to justify that support they are giving to them. And the only way you can appease him is to qualify for the World Cup, and that would also make him more happy to even add more value to our football, just like he has promised. So Super Eagles, the onus lies on you, and to ensure that we shouldn't disappoint the billionaire man, because for what he has done for football.
All right. Away from that, straight to the EPL, where Mohamed Salah will actually be available, all things being equal, to face Leicester City tomorrow in their EPL clash. But his fellow Liverpool teammate and AFCON winner, Sadio Mane, will be missing out that one to still have some time to enjoy he's becoming an African champion, but Salah actually made it clear to his coach during club that he will be available immediately for selection to face Leicester City, because, I mean, you've lost the title, you didn't win the competition, so there's no point to continue to mourn. Get back to business and go back to doing what you know how to do best.
That is the only thing that I know Salah that is not play tomorrow.
Yeah.
He has no any reason to stay back
At all.
But But money has everything. It's still a celebration mode. So you still have
The
every
club
reason
should
to
even I suppose give him some extended time to
time
even celebrate.
enjoy your moment. So, but Salah, go back to the pitch and do what you have to do. While man enjoy his moment.
Yeah, but coming from this defeat, I know how not winning the AFCON. I knew it was painful for him. We all saw him break down in tears that day. Do you think he'll be in the right frame of mind coming back to Liverpool at this point in time? Do you think he'll be in the right frame of mind to get back to action immediately? Don't you think some of the hangover of the pain of not winning the AFCON will still, might not impede or affect his performance, so to speak?
Affecting his performance is different, but the pace of losing the AFCON final for the second time, will live with Salah for the rest of his life. He will never forget Jose because he so desire to win the world. And I pray that maybe, who knows, before he retires, he'll be able to lay his hand on AFCON gold.
Maybe after Nigeria wins the fourth one, then he can.
So after Nigeria, maybe after the next edition, he go to what? But talking from say either to affect his performance, this guy is the work of psychology, and I believe that the psychology at Liverpool we have a top block to do because they see what things to be a Salah and to so effective in the match against Leicester. So they need a lot of Jacques need a whole lot of work to do because he still carry that bitter memory to Liverpool.
All right, so now final story before we leave is about the Winter Olympic Games in China, where athletes have been hitting out at the organizers with complaints about freezing conditions and quarantine rules. We all know that this Olympic is still happening when COVID is still on, especially in somewhere like China. And the area is freezing, and the rules, these athletes are complaining that the rules are a bit too stringent for them. They should be a bit relaxed, but I don't know if the Chinese authorities are thinking otherwise.
China's no doubt about it. They are very good organizers when it comes to organizing sport. Fantastic with the facility and everything. But you not even understand that any sport that is being hosted at this COVID era, there's always one form of complaint or the other because of the stringent rule that we've been put in place by the COVID regulators or the organizers and the hosting countries. Remember what happened in Tokyo during the Olympics?
Yeah.
Even they just completed AFCON. How many of the players were quarantined?
Exactly.
So there's always back to that. But what we are trying to say that is you also don't know that that's why you are putting this measure to control escalation of the virus. There's all you should also know that the people you are putting those are also human. So too much excess of everything is always bad. So that is how to be. And one thing that sorry for Nigeria.
Yeah, I was even going there. I mean, our sole representative. We all know that since we don't even have snow winter conditions in this part of the country, we hardly have people participating in those sports. But the sole representative apparently is out of the competition even before the competition has started properly.
Well, kudos to the young man. At least that we like it, he has made history as the only Nigerians to be at the Winter Olympic in Beijing. Not just only in Nigeria, it's only Africa that participated in the cross country scalar. So, but unfortunately, his performance was not very good to write home about. Finishing at 73rd position out of 88 participants.
That's too bad.
It's a quite disappointing.
Highly disappointing.
But we are not trying to discourage him. We also commend him for even coming down home to represent Nigeria. Remember that particular guy was to represent France.
Yeah.
But when France turned him down, when France said that there's nothing good about you, he decided okay, he has a route to Nigeria and he decided not to connect himself with suddenly we now say that we have a scaling federation in Nigeria. So sometimes the way we do things in this country baffles me.
I mean, it reminds me of even the girls who competed in rowing for the first time. The American Nigerian girls who
the team Nigeria competed in South Korea.
It was Korea. It was during that period that we now suddenly a rowing federation sprang up in Nigeria. Anyway,
even though the bustling federation, because the bustling lose at the bus like in South Korea, the first Olympic, our first participant Olympic. This is the second time our participation at the Winter Olympic, even though we don't have anything. But even that, we commended the young guy somewhere for putting such a performance. Either we like it or not, he has come in and he's an Olympian now.
Yeah.
So by participating in the Olympics, he's an Olympian.
Definitely.
Anytime you see him, if you don't add Olympian to his name, he can sue you.
Of course.
So he's an Olympian. So,
All right. All right, viewers, it's been nice being here with you, bringing this program to you in the last 30 plus minutes. Thank you once again. It's nice being with you in the studio today.
thank you, sir.
All right, tomorrow we promise to come with another bigger and better package. Of course, there will be a couple of EPL games. Tonight we'll be keeping an eye on that one. And yesterday there were also some EPL games that went down. The results, of course, Man United drew 1-1 with Burnley. Then Frank Lampard got his first baptism of fire as Everton manager, trashed 4-1 by Newcastle, who are even struggling relegation. But he has come to see that the Everton job is really not an easy job.
Even the equation of Joku has not taken the
Exactly. I mean, for even if someone you might consider an Everton legend will ruin it to turn down the job, he knew that this wasn't going to be easy one. But Frank Lampard started that one on the losing
I
notes.
pray our own Alex Iwobi should be able to find his way out of Everton, because when the club are struggling, it also affects you as a player.
Yeah, exactly. It does. All right, viewers, so that's much we can give you for now. Until we come your way tomorrow with another exciting episode. You remain your host, Abuja, and it's bye-bye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.